Hello, this is Common Sense True Crime with Holly. I hope you're doing well. Happy Monday, everybody. Have you noticed lately how the tide is kind of shifting in YouTube now that Candace has just completely disappeared from YouTube? I'm noticing that when Benny came out and started making Candace sound very guilty, and then also I believe from her appearances on YouTube and the things she would say and the way she would act, I think people were more inclined to say, oh yeah, I mean, she's definitely guilty in some way or another. What I'm seeing now is more and more people beginning to go back that way and support this abusive drug addict mother. You need to stick with what you knew when Benny said what he said. Why be so easily led back again into supporting Dawn and Candace when you've seen the light? You know who they are, what they're about, and don't let a crowd of a few lead you off course, because this is about Summer. My thought for today is about how I feel like Summer was treated within her family. I think she was treated differently from her brothers. I think her brothers were favored by Candace. We do know that Candace did not want a girl. We know that for sure. I believe it was Grandis who told us that. And I feel like there's plenty of signs that show us that Candace did not treat Summer as well as the boys. So I want to show some things that kind of support my theory on that today. First, I want to tell you, I know firsthand how this kind of thing can be, because I know somebody in my life within my family who had a girl first and a boy second. And the girl was treated so much more severely. She was actually abused physically and emotionally, and the boy was given everything on a silver platter, to the point that this little girl was the oldest, but every night when this mother drew a bath to clean her children, her son got to go into the clean water and bathe, and then the little girl had to come in afterwards and bathe in his dirty water every single night. And that's just one example of how unfair this mother was to her children. I think it happens a lot. So with the interview that Candace did with Chris McDonough on the interview room, she was outside of the house. A couple clips I took from here. First of all, Chris sees a kitten and asks about the kitten, and she says, "That's my boy's cat." I'm thinking, where's Summers? Did it get eaten like Jose said? I don't know. Maybe. That's disgusting. And then the second clip I'm going to play is her talking about the boys' dirt bikes.
Swing right there.
Come show me her swing. Why is this, and who's this?
That is Smoking Boots. That's my boys' cat.
And
That trail right there, my boys, they ride those dirt bikes that are leaning against the truck over there.
okay,
You can see there's one of them.
okay.
And they ride
Those are
on-
like 50 cc's, aren't they?
Yeah.
the
that
old-
one ain't. I
the
think it's
old-
only like 25, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, they go down that trail with their dirt bikes and then come back up on the road, up on the driveway, and go around and stuff.
Okay, so in that clip, Candace says the one she pointed to was 25 cc's. I could not find used, because I figured they probably couldn't afford new dirt bikes with 25 cc's. But these are a couple used ones I found for sale online with the 50 cc's. So they're not cheap. And I imagine the 25 cc you could just kind of estimate maybe at the most half less than the 50 cc, I'm guessing. If anybody knows, feel free to comment and tell me about kind of what the cost would be for something like this for the boys. Something else I had not noticed before today was it looks like they have a quite nice basketball goal there. My kids had something that looked a lot worse than that. It looks fairly new. So that looks like something nice for them to enjoy. And I went and kind of tried to find one that looked the most like it online. And here's the one from Walmart.com, and it has a price tag of $248. I might be really off on that, but I'm just trying to give you a general idea of how nice these things for the boys are. Something else I had noticed was in pictures that Candace herself posted on her YouTube channel. The boys are always really neatly dressed. The clothes fit them, and there's even more than one picture with Adidas clothes on one of them. They look like nice clothes, and the boys their hair looks clean all the time. It's very neatly cut. They look well taken care of. Definitely better than what I've seen of Summer. And also, please forgive these circles I drew in. I just wanted to hide the boys' faces. I know we've seen them, but we really need to start forgetting what they look like so they can have some form of a good life down the road. Next up is another clip from the interview room with Chris McDonough when he let Candace show him the downstairs where Summer's quote-unquote room was. She talks about all the many toys that are there. I see almost nothing. And then when Chris says, hey, she had a movie here, had something to play the movies and a stand and that TV. And he said she had a movie about the Savior. And Candace quickly corrects him and says she brought that down there for the boys because she decided she wanted them to stay down there now. So that TV, imagine how that room looked without that TV and that shelf that held the TV. And that's what Summer had. It's pathetic. Here's the clip.
That's all right.
But this is where Summer and little Waylon was, because Waylon's only 9.
Okay.
And they stayed down here. And these are all her toys, all her Paw Patrols,
All her movies. She's got a movie about the Savior.
The boys I brought back down here after she went missing because I didn't want them upstairs by themselves anymore.
Okay. And this is all her toys.
These are all her toys. All these toys that are down here are dang near all hers, except for like the trucks and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the game system. That's the boys'.
Okay.
But them are all her toys.
And she's really into Paw Patrol. I see that.
Yeah, I've been collecting from day one. And these are all her little ponies that I've bought. And then these are them girls that she likes. Them new fashion, I don't know what they are, little princesses or whatever. She's like all kinds of, here's one of them bracelets.
Oh, that's just one of them what do they call these? Oh, this is little pony bracelets.
Yeah, I don't know what they were really called, but she liked them, and so I just, every time I go to the garage sale, I'd buy her what she wanted.
Okay.
Did you notice how Chris knew the name of the character on that one little bracelet she shows him? He knew they were ponies, my little pony, I guess, and Candace didn't even know that. Chris is a middle-aged father of one son. Wow. Okay, so moving along, let's listen to what Candace had to say about what Summer would do for fun. Here's the clip.
Her best.
She loved to play in the mud and the water and swing on her swing and enjoy dirt.
When I run the lawnmower around, she would run behind me. When the boys run their bikes around, she, as fast as that little bike could go, she would be behind them running and keeping up with them, no problem. She loved to run.
So it sounds like what Summer had was her swing, dirt, and chasing everybody around. Can you imagine how much she wanted to ride those dirt bikes with her brothers? I wonder if they ever let her ride. So I end it with this. with this question, where are Summer's expensive toys? And what did she get for the 5 Christmases she had during her lifetime? Did she only get yard sale trinkets? The boys appear to have it much better off, and I think there's a distinct reason for that. I think it was on purpose. You know, guys, I've really been thinking about quitting YouTube lately. It's just become such a mess. It's dramatic and it's stressful, but I don't want to for Summer. You know, we need as many voices out there as we can get on Summer's behalf to speak for her and to point things out that show what she had to deal with, so that we can move towards, until we can get justice for Summer. I'm going to do this. I'm not giving up. Thank you so much for supporting me with your kind words. Thank you for taking the time to watch the things I've put together. And I appreciate everyone so much. Thank you. Bye.